Alright, welcome back to the Gym League. This week we're up against Kingfish, and he's got a very interesting team. He has dual weather with Ninetales and Polytoad. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of this team composition. I think it's a little over-reliant on fire, water, grass types. So, that's my opinion. We'll see if I eat those words. He does have a couple threatening Pokemon. He's got Terra Araquanid, which hits like a truck. He's got Chlorophyll, Hisuian Lilligant with Victory Dance in the sun. He's got Swift Swim, Basculegion. He's got both weathers to boost Volcanion. He's got Hustle, Flapple with Terra, and he's also got two mons that I personally recommended for him to draft after I looked at his previous picks, Crocodile and Fortress. And those are two very solid draft mons. Fortress, I really like, very bulky pivot. Crocodile as well, just a crazy Pokemon in draft. A lot of different things it can do with Intimidate or Moxie or things like that. So, here are the things that I'm worried about primarily. Hisuian Lilligant, oh, by the way, superior as well with the contrary Leaf Storm stuff. But the things I'm worried about, Hisuian Lilligant with Victory Dance can threaten to set up and sweep my team. Terra Water Araquanid with Liquidation hits very hard. Fortress, obviously a great rocker, and Crocodile for Stealth Rocks and ground dark coverage, which is very strong into my team. So those are the things I'm worried about primarily. Let's go ahead and get into the team builder. So first up, we have a dedicated lead Slowking with Toxic Spikes because his team does not have a grounded poison type, and his only method of hazard removal is Fortress. And if we can hit a flamethrower on it, we kill everything that's not max specially defensive in one hit. And I don't think he'll see it coming. I think he might try and switch it in maybe on this to try and remove the hazards. We have enough defense to live a Adamant Hisuian Lilligant Triple Axle, which is really its only coverage move that's like strong into us that it's likely to run, that hits Slowking for neutral damage. So everything else like tickles, and we can hit it with a flamethrower, we can Thunder Wave it, we can even Chilly out. There's a lot of different things we can do here, but Toxic Spikes I think will be very good in this matchup because he only has one method of hazard removal and no grounded poison. So Toxic Spikes I think are going to be doing some work here. Next up, to help capitalize on the Toxic Spikes, we have Sub Protect Kyurem with the Leftovers. Now this thing is pretty annoying to deal with. It's just bulky. It has no right to be this fast, this bulky, and hit this hard. This is a very annoying set to deal with. We substitute to give us like an extra hit basically. Freeze Dry and Earth Power hit his entire team. Basically there's nothing that resists both. And 90% of his team is hit for super effective damage by at least one. I believe the only thing that isn't hit for super effective damage with at least one of these moves is Fortress. Let me double check that real quick. Yeah, so the only thing that isn't hit for super effective damage by one of these is Fortress, and Earth Power is neutral. So it's not even that, it's not even a great switch in. This thing just sits in front of stuff. We have the 400 HP for optimal Leftovers recovery to give us, we want our HP divisible by 16, so it gives us the highest amount of health back every turn. And yeah, this thing is just here because it hits his team very hard, and it has the option to play for Toxic Spikes damage or break his team. And I think it's going to do very well in this matchup. Next up, we have the Pivot Tornadus Therian. We know we got to bring it. the other half of our regenerator core. We are running heavy duty boots on both of these because I think rocks are almost guaranteed. He has 2 rockers and they're both very, very good into me. Fortress and Crocodile. I think both are very likely to show up. I would be surprised if I don't see both. And one will probably be running rocks. So we need the heavy duty boots to maintain our health here. Flying is extremely strong into his team. He has 1 flying resist, and it is Hisuian Arcanine. So, you know, his flying switch-ins are basically non-existent. Heat Wave as well for the Fortress, because I really want to be able to remove that thing. We do not have a fire type on the team. Another reason why I think it's likely to make an appearance. So we really, really want to be able to hit that Fortress and remove it from the game. Because once we do, Kyurem looks free, and a couple other things that I'll get into later. We have the U-turn for pivoting and the knockoff for removing items such as heavy duty boots or, you know, anything else, really. Next up, we have the Combat Tauros. We are bringing this thing off the bench for the first game. First thing you'll notice is Protect for racking up that toxic damage and also for some extra leftovers recovery. We have the Intimidate because I want this thing to switch in. This is my Crocodile switch in, basically. We switch this thing in on Crook. We don't take that much from an Earthquake or a close combat because of the Intimidate. We can, and from there we get a lot of options. We can Trailblaze to get our speed up. We can bulk up, or we can just click a free close combat. He also has no ghost types, so close combat is pretty free into his team. I believe his only fighting resist is Araquanid. I may be wrong. Oh no, he does have Basket Legion, but that thing is hit by Trailblaze. Yes, so yeah, this thing just comes in, free switch on Toro or on Crocodile, and Intimidate is great in this matchup because a lot of the threats I'm afraid of, like Lilligant and Araquanid, are physical. So bulk up plus Intimidate, looking very good here. Next up, we have the Iron Treads. This thing I need to bring in this matchup because, like I said, rocks and spikes as well from Fortress are very good into me, and I think they're likely going to show up. We are bringing an Iron Defense Body Press set because his only fighting switch-in is Basket Legion, essentially. And we hit that, we can pivot out with Volt Switch. Once we get a Rapid Spin up, we are in a great spot to start setting up with Iron Defense because we are faster than Superior with a +1 boost. And we can just start clicking Iron Defense, leftovers to help keep us healthy, Iron Defense Body Press. This could be a great cleaner in this matchup. With these defense EVs, we can live a Crook Earthquake, click Iron Defense, live another one after the +2, and then Body Press. So, you know, that's always nice. Body Press does 2-hit KO Crook with, I think, like max HP. I'll have to double check that count, but Body Press does 2-hit KO Crocodile. With Iron Defense, it is a one-shot. So, great Pokemon in this matchup. We really need the Rapid Spin, especially to help our Kyurem and our Greninja as well, to keep hazards off the field. And yeah, I think this thing can also come in on Fortress. Doesn't really do much to us with Body Press once we start getting our Iron Defenses up, and then we can Rapid Spin and perhaps even run away with the game right there. So we'll see what happens, but I think Iron Tread's also very good in this matchup. Next up, we have the Physical Choice Band Protein Greninja. This is a little bit of a spicier set today. We have Rock Slide because his team is also extremely weak to rock. I believe he has 2 or 3 rock resists. Yeah, it's Lilligant, Crocodile, and what else? I just looked at this. I should know. Decidueye. And I don't think Decidueye is too likely to show up. With this coverage, we hit his entire team. There's nothing that resists all 3 of these, and we hit most for super effective damage. Everything except Fortress, I believe, is hit with super effective damage from one of these. And then we have the Protein U-turn for getting solid damage and pivoting out. With this speed, we are faster than a timid superior, and yeah, this is actually a solid breaker in this matchup. Physical Greninja is not something you often see, but I think it's very good here. We love having the rock coverage, and our U-turn being off of a really high attack stat is certainly not a bad thing. So yeah, the plan is to lead with the toxic spikes, and then once we get those up, it's kind of a freestyle from there. We can stall extremely well with this team. This team is very good at racking up that spikes damage, or that toxic spikes damage. So that's what we're gonna do. And I will see you guys in the battle. Alright. Well, I'm happy to see no Crocodile. I'm happy to see no Lilligant. Araquanid could be annoying potentially. We'll see what happens. I think Tauros is not quite as good here, but it's still pretty good. Good into Basket Legion and his water types. Freeze Dry looks free. I think I'm gonna lead with this guy. Well, that's awesome. I think I am slower than you. I'm gonna go ahead and get up a layer of T-Spikes. And you Rapid Spin, I'm gonna click Flamethrower. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna get second layer up. Yeah, that's fine. Don't care. Didn't ask. I'm gonna click Flamethrower. Your thingy's gone. Now my toxic spikes stay up forever. What do you go into here? Interesting. I think I take something from really anything this is. Let me see. Wall Breaker 2. Slow King. Yeah, even an Earth Power should not kill me from here. I'm gonna Chili. Yep. Yeah, that's completely fine. I am Boots on this. Is that Specs damage? That's looking like Specs damage to me. Which means we go Torn, and we U-turn for free, I believe. We could also click Knock here. Knock is fine. I'm fine with U-turn. We are faster. I'm gonna click Knock. That's very obviously Specs. I mean, unless I'm just misreading this, he did like 70 to me. So, that's looking like a Specs. Yeah, we click the Knock. Oh, it's AV. Oh. Am I missing something here? Huh? Oh, it only did 47. I'm just dumb. Whoops. Well, in that case, I just U-turn and go back into this guy. Yeah, that's okay. Kinda sucks, but whatever. This thing is annoying. I'm fine going back into this. Yeah. That's okay. And now I believe we click Bleak Wind. Ah, that burn sucks. That burn really sucks. I'm gonna U-turn. His Fortress being gone is great here. I don't want Greninja taking all that chip though. Really don't. I really don't. And I don't want to switch this thing in on an Earth Power. honestly down to go into this and click close combat. I think that's okay. I'm down to sack it too. Yeah, that's okay. I'm clicking CC here. Yep. I don't believe you kill me. Let me look. 2 Tauros. Wave Crash does a lot. I'm gonna protect just to scout what he's doing here for that recovery. Let me see. I should be fast. No. He could definitely be faster than me. I'm gonna protect. Yep, liquidation is okay. Let me see, how much does liquidation do to me? Should not kill me from here. Right? Yeah. That's adamant adaptability. This thing is probably Swift Swim. Trailblaze looks great here. And yeah, now we should be faster. But I don't want... I think we might have to let this thing go down. To get into Kiram, or we could just go into Kiram, but he takes Stealth Rock, which sucks. Down to protect again. What does that look like? Did how much to me? Liquidation did 48. So not max. Or oh, that's probably just not adaptability. Oh no, that is Swift Swim. So maybe just not choice. No, that's probably choice. How much did that do? 45? Yeah, that is barely above range of not being choice. So maybe just choice is not max? Oh, it's probably Mystic Water or something. I bet that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's Mystic Water. Should be faster than it with Torn then, but I doubt that kills. I really need to get these rocks off of the field. And I need to get my stealth rocks, or my spikes, my toxic spikes up. Which necessitates that I get this thing healed up. I think Gren should be able to take, let me look at, I can't spell Mystic. Can't spell Mystic, dude. Mystic Water. Yeah, that looks about right. And let's see what that does to Kiram. Not much at all. Not much at all. I think I'm fine going into Kiram. Even if I take rocks. Yeah, eat that up. The defense drop does suck, but now we get to fire off a Freeze Dry, which is looking unresisted. Yeah. Yep. I should be faster, and that looks like a roll to kill. Does Focus Blast kill me here? Let me look. Okay, so that's like extremely specially defensive, which makes sense. Let's look at Focus Blast. Does a solid chunk. Down to go into this thing. Oh, that's completely fine. He brings Perish Song Politoed like every week. I don't think that's very good for you. I'm gonna chili. Yeah, we eat that. I'm chilling. And what comes in here? Not having any rocks or any hazards up sucks. Let's think about this. I could go into Kiram, but I don't want it taking rocks. How much does Treads take from Hydro Pump? Yeah, that kills. That kills for sure. Um. Okay, okay. Tauros probably kills this, I'm going to assume. No. It does with close combat actually, so let's do that. Let me, don't want him going into Bascule Legion. I'm gonna Trailblaze. Oh, that doesn't kill, and he stays in. Wow. Okay, well, now you essentially have to switch. That sucks, but it's okay. Without Crook here, Tauros doesn't really do much. Let's look at Iron Treads. I should be faster than you. Rapid Spin does not kill if you're max HP, but do you kill me back? Yes. Oh, no rain. No, you don't. Awesome. I would very much like the Stealth Rocks to be off of the field. And we're gonna Rapid Spin, which makes me faster than his team. We're gonna Rapid Spin here. That's completely fine. And we should be fast enough to hit the Volt Switch into this guy. On the Leaf Storm, that's expected. We eat that. And I think I'm gonna Flamethrower to test out and see if he is sub. I don't want to well, if he's sub, I think Toxic Spike is safe. Oh, that does a lot. Oh no, I think something else goes down here. Let me look. How much does Kirim take from Superior at +2 special attack? Not much. I don't take 2 though. Is the problem. I think we're really close to Gren being able to clean up this game. But I think we're also really close to Kirim being able to clean this game. And I really cannot let this thing die. I think getting the T-Spike up is good. Torn is faster than this thing. Do I take one of these? I do not. No, actually. Yes, I do. I do, actually. But I don't know if I survive burn. I'm gonna go into it. Giga Drain is okay. I'm faster than you. I'm also faster than you with Gren, and I can hit you with a Gunk Shot. I'm down to click Bleak Wind. Yeah, we go down here. It's okay. Then we go into Gren and click the U-turn. We do outspeed. It is not Scarf because we saw it use Giga Drain. We guaranteed outspeed this. Yeah, that thing's gone, which is great. We go into this easily to get our regen. Yeah, that's okay. How much was this doing to me? I think Gren takes one of whatever you want to do. Let me see here. Gren, let's look at. We know this is max with an Assault Vest. Looks like. Yeah, looks like Gren takes anything here. How much do you do with Earth Power again? Yeah, you do too much to Glow King. Wait, do you? Yeah, you do. So, Gren here. Gren every time. And then it looks like... Does U-turn kill this? Is the question. It does not. So we click Rock Slide. We miss! Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that sucks. That's really, really bad. Okay. Well. I think I'd go Kyurem and sub. How much does this do? Kyurem. Yeah, Flamethrower does too much. Now we can go Glow King, I think. I'm down to Chili here. Yeah, we take that. Into Kyurem. I think if we can get a sub up, we win. Politoed comes out. We are faster and we do kill. It's a sound move, so it does hit through Protect. Good to know, good to know. I'm gonna Protect. Yep. Oh, that still hits me. Well, that sucks. Well, that's okay. Now we just go back into Glow King. Hydro Pump is completely fine. Bask is poisoned, which is good. We don't take anything. We might have to sack something here. Kyurem does beat the Araquanid one-on-one. And if not, we have this thing. I really don't like having the rain up, is the problem. Did we see if this thing was Damp Rock? I don't think we saw any indication of an item here. This is faster than me. I think I have to sack. Yeah, we sack. And then we go Kyurem. How much does Bask do? Legion with Mystic. Bro, I'm just gonna scroll. I can't even read Mystic Water. You're witnessing groundbreaking levels of illiteracy here. In rain. Yeah, it does not kill. And we get a Protect here. Yeah, that's completely fine with me. I'm faster than you. I think I just spam sub and Protect. Like, let's look. How much do you do in the rain? Do like 50? I think I have to get the maximum amount. Bro, you gotta know that, man. You gotta know that. Come on now. Come on. Making me look that out here. How many turns? Poison does what? What's 12? You can tell it's late because I can't spell. 116. I would need to survive 16 turns? I think I can stall for the rain, and then Treads should be able to deal with it alright. Let me look. Treads. Let's look at Askew Legion. With the Mystic Water. There we go. Can actually spell. And this thing is Liquidation. Does not kill me. I really don't do anything back. It is at 45. It'll take some poison when it comes in. This thing is Terra Watering for sure. Let's look. In the rain. Yikes. Let's look at Kirim. Tear water in the rain does like 50. I think if I can stall out for rain, I win. So that's what I'm gonna do. Unless you are banded here, you do not kill me. I think I can just stall the rain and then click freeze dry twice. Yeah, that's how I win. Okay, so we sub. Liquidation. And then we protect. I think I see the out here. He might go into Basque, actually. He might. I don't even know if Freeze Dry does not even kill this. Iron Treads does afterward. Does he go? Does he go? I think a sub is free regardless. I think I click sub here. How much does Basque Legion do to me? I gotta just keep the Mystic Water on. Okay, so Protect is the safer play and I'm gonna do it. Yeah. I sub again. Yeah, sub is always free here. We're getting this thing into range. And we protect. I really can't. Yeah, if he goes Basque now, it's too late. Yeah, that's completely fine. Now he's not doing nearly as much to me, and Freeze Dry should start killing now. Just protected, right? If he Trailblazes, then it's over. I sub here, because that doesn't break my sub. I just gotta get him into range, and that looks like range to me. Let me see if Basque Legion gets like Shadow Sneak or something. Does not. Which means we should be faster. Freeze Dry should kill here. Unless he's Assault Vest. In which case, I think he doesn't kill me back. I think I protect just to be extra safe. Yeah, that's always the right play there. And he should just about be guaranteed in range. Let me see. Let me look at like max with an Assault Vest. Just to like, I really don't want to lose this. Okay, so, yeah. I should be able to just stall this out. Okay, so he's not banded. Which sucks, because he could now be Assault Vest. We, I think guaranteed win, now we just play for diff. Protect, always. Okay, now for the moment of truth. Freeze Dry. And that kills, and that is the game. There's no way for Basque Legion to kill me here. I am guaranteed faster and I click Freeze Dry. Whoa, it's Scarf. Oh, I think I lose there. Wow. Scarf Wave Crash. Do I live this? Wait, what? I was so sure this was Mystic Water. Not banded. Well, Wave Crash should not kill me, and Volt Switch should kill back. Wow! Wow. Wow, wow. I'm gonna need to look back at that. I really feel like I should not have lost this. Wow. I'm gonna need to look back. I really should have won that game. I really, really should have won that game. It's okay. Adaptability. Okay. Well, you know, sometimes it be like that. It's okay, it's okay. What differential is this? I'm very curious. Is this a zero diff game? Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well, that's what I get for playing at midnight. I will be back in the post-game commentary. Very tilted about this one, but you know what? That's a problem for me later, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, it's a little bit after the battle, and I can't help but feeling like I really should have been able to beat that team. There were two main things that I think went wrong. First of all, very obviously, the GRENINJA missing that rock slide was pretty brutal. We did get a good bit unlucky in that fight, but really, ultimately, I really hate blaming things on luck. It definitely could have gone better for us. I think it went about, like, as worse as it could go without any crits, because Serp didn't miss any Leaf Storms, Fall Canyon didn't miss any Fire Blasts, and the one move that I clicked that wasn't 100% accurate missed, and that was rough. But overall, I think that's a little bit of a weak excuse, you know? Or like, not that it's not valid, but it's also really dumb, and I still could have won if I had played differently. I think the second thing, and the thing I have more control over that went wrong, was I was too quick to assume that Basquiat Legion set. You know, I think that's the one major thing. Aside from a bunch of stupid misplays I made, like trying to calc the Assault Vest on the Araquanid when I had literally seen it was leftovers. You know, just dumb plays that resulted from me playing super late at night when I really didn't need to. Like, I played that really early on in the week, and even now, the week isn't over as I'm recording this, and it's like 5 days after that battle happened. But yeah, I think especially like an area that, like obviously with the Basquiat Legion, it was a very obvious example of that misplay. Like, I assumed it was Mystic Water off of one hit, and then I assumed he wouldn't be carrying Wave Crash because I saw Liquidation. And in fairness, a lot of people wouldn't. And a lot of people would also not bring Scarf Basquiat Legion on a team with a Damp Rock Polytoad. It's just a weird thing. You don't see that often. But if, like, the quote-unquote dumb play beats me playing the quote-unquote smart play, it's not a dumb play, you know? So, hats off to Kingfish. The team builder really got me there. I think, considering the miss, I'm a little bit more okay with losing that game. I think if we do hit that rock slide, I'm in a great spot to win. But at the end of the day, sometimes it just is like that, you know? And I think also, it did expose a bit of a weakness of my team, I think. And that is my reliance on Iron Treads. I think my team is extremely weak to hazards, and I only have one method of hazard removal. Iron Treads was pretty bad in that matchup. I did say it was good a couple times, but I was more talking about the set. Like, I think the set that I brought on Iron Treads was very good. If he didn't lead Fortress, I could have sent it in and set up really well. was very happy with the set on Iron Treads, but being forced to bring Iron Treads every week into bad matchups like the one we had this week is terrible, because my team really hates Stealth Rocks. Really, really hates it. And I don't want to be reliant on that. So this brings me to my next thing. I made a transaction, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think we got bailed out, basically. I got exactly what I needed for exactly the price I needed it. So I made a free agent transaction. It will be effective next week, and that transaction is I dropped Tauros for Girder. Now, you may not be familiar with Girder, and I wasn't until actually I've been playing some speed tours recently. Shout out the Rotoma Appliance Draft League, and one of the guys drafted Girder against me, and it was really bulky. Like, I was surprised at how good it was at taking hits. It was not easy to deal with, and I looked at it. I was looking like, okay, I have Rapid Spin. Having a defogger would be very nice in matchups where Rapid Spin is bad or Iron Treads isn't good. And I looked and I was like, oh, actually, Girder does get defog. Game Freak, in their endless wisdom, has chosen to give defog to this, I don't know, meerkat looking thing. It also is extremely bulky with Eviolite. It's very good. It hits surprisingly hard with Sheer Force or Guts or Iron Fist. All three great abilities. We've got Drain Punch for solid recovery, which we really need because we can't be holding leftovers or citrus with the Eviolite. Defog, obviously. We have Mach Punch, which hits pretty hard off of my decent attack, and Stab with Iron Fist as well. Got Ice Punch for solid coverage. Knockoff as well is great here, and Bulk Up for setting up with the Eviolite is very nice. This thing is a very good defogger, something I wouldn't mind bringing. For instance, in the battle you just saw, I absolutely would have had Girder on my team over Iron Treads, and that would have freed me up to not bring Iron Treads, and I could have brought something else. So I think our team improves from this trade, because I really hate being forced to bring a Pokemon every week. I think it makes you so much worse, so much more predictable. Even if they can just eliminate like one thing that you have to bring, they can prep their entire team around it and remove that thing, and then you're basically dead in the water. So it really sucks to be forced into that, and I'm really happy that I don't have to be anymore. So yeah, defog is a very rare thing in PAL decks, so I'm happy I got a hold of one. I was really worried I was going to have to make a big trade if I wanted to do that, and I wasn't sure if I even wanted to, if it would even be worth it. But I didn't really have to go too much out of my way to get a defogger. So I'm pretty happy about this. I think it makes my team better overall, makes my team less predictable, makes it easier for me to bring my Pokemon that are weak to hazards without having to bring heavy-duty boots. I really hate heavy-duty boots on Kyurem. I don't mind it so much on Tornadus because it's pivoting around anyways. But having to sacrifice a damage item on Kyurem or leftovers or something like that really, really sucks. I really hate doing that because it makes my offense a lot worse. And I think Girder should help with that problem. So yeah, I'm excited to use it. I think it'll be solid on this team. I don't usually like making free agent trades because it's hard to make a change without compromising something about your team, because so many Pokemon have so many different qualities and they're all very unique and complicated, and it's hard to get one that's an exact improvement over another without having to spend more points or something like that. But I think Girder is overall better. I think it fits more of what I need, and it's literally exactly the same type. It's a physical wall breaker, and it's physically bulky, which is why I had Tauros. Tauros did have Intimidate, but I really don't mind giving that up too much. I'm very happy with this trade, and I think it will serve the team well throughout the rest of the season. and I will see you guys next week.